Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another replay cast. Sorry for the hiatus on the YouTubes. I was moving to a new apartment, so we have a bit of a different sound setup now, so tell me how it sounds and I'll try to make it as best as possible as soon as possible. Playing Bachet, playing on Malinovka. We got the north spawn, parked into this bush right away, as it is one of the most powerful positions early on in a fast, medium or light. Doesn't really matter. Why you don't want to be where the T49 is, even though you do get some nice spotting, that generally is what happens to you. Even if it isn't already something else will usually get you there, so I wouldn't really bother going there ever. We get to shoot this ho in the face, but meanwhile the enemy Bachet thinks he can be clever and push up here, but it seems that he actually got tracked twice, and we really need to get rid of him, because if he goes and rushes me down, it's going to be very awkward for me to play this game. And the amount of damage I took for it is actually fine with me, so this works out pretty well for me so far. Even in 9.17.1, Bachet is still a very powerful tank, even with all the retarded buffs to the super heavies. This tank can still find its own way into the games, find the flanking, and still be reasonably effective. The problem with the low Bachet BPM can always be an issue if your team gets rushed over too quickly, or if your team rushes over the enemy team too quickly. It can definitely be an issue. But now we're just chilling here and can't really spot anything, and it seems that our team is kind of winning the hill, but then again, I mean, the enemy team has a mouse, and as long as the mouse is just W keys and our Artie just doesn't shit on him, he's just gonna win that every time. And here was a really greedy. I wanted to track the Bachet to give our team a good chance to kill him. I could have gone for the single damage shot, which wouldn't really change much. I mean, sure, I would have gotten one shot worth of damage, but tracking him there could have been actually lethal for him as well. We do get to shoot him once, roll for 308 though. Do track him with the second one without doing any damage, and track him with the third one as well. So he was kind of lucky and unlucky at the same time. I mean, critical hit him twice and did damage on twice. He does get shot after I tracked him though, so at least we get some assistance out of that. And now is the time to push up. Definitely something you can do on this map as a medium or a light player, but you shouldn't really commit to this kind of play super early on like the enemy Bachet, because, you know, generally what happened to the enemy Bachet will generally happen to you, or there's going to be a lot of people rushing you down. And it's actually quite hard to support you in that water as long as the enemies counter you reasonably smart, and also in the counter people are not really ready to shoot that. But as I said, the enemy team had a mouse, so our hill is going to fall apart. Nothing you can really do about it. The mouse is so fucking broken in this match that obviously the team with the mouse will win the hill here. We do get nice shots on the side of the Eastern A5 while kind of sliding down the hill, but we do nail all three of them, so that again works out very well for me. We have a T30 and a Foch TD here, but it's kind of awkward angles, and we actually don't have a lot of spotting here either. So this is not really the kind of engagement I want to take, and I might just fuck off as well, which is exactly what I do. Go for a reload and see if I can support the other side instead of sitting here. The hill played out really weirdly though in this game. Everybody kind of went around, and the mouse actually died, so I imagine there was already involved in that happening. But yeah, our team is kind of on the enemy side of things, and the other way around. So if I climb up our side, I actually might get some nice flanking shots. If I actually might get some shots on that IS-7 right away, but I'm not quite loaded, but yeah, now I could definitely do it. That was a pretty bad shot. I could have aimed that better, even though it didn't hit where I aimed. We do get him with the second one, and we still have 3 to go. Might still go for it, might go for another reload, but it feels like if the WZ gets shot, or now it actually is one shot, one kill for everybody involved, so as long as we drive up there and don't fuck up our shots, we will actually be able to kill all 3 of them. Could have maybe stopped to aim for the IS-3 now, but feels a bit silly to stop in the middle of the open like this in a Bachet. But yeah, 3 shots, 3 kills, pretty easy for me, as long as they're all just chilling there. WZ just fires, so I'm gonna start with an IS-3 so we don't take that extra damage for no reason. Pick him up, then continue with the WZ, and 260 picks up the IS-4. So the hill is clear now. We actually did manage to win it in the end. probably because I already clicked on the enemy mouse. We are already on 5 kills. Haven't really done that much in this game, but you know, with the Batchet it kind of works that way where you feel like you're not really doing much, but the clip damage adds up really nicely, and we're already on 4.2 with 1k spotting. So the RU is going for our Artie. I could go and chase him down and risk getting shit on by Artie, or I could just go and shit on the enemy Artie and let the RU kill our Artie. That's probably the best thing ever, because all the Artie dies in that scenario, and I don't risk getting shit on by Artie while chasing the light tank. Instead, I'll risk getting shit on by Artie while trying to kill Artie, which is slightly better, right? And even better, we're gonna make our Artie mad. That is the best part about this. Fuck Artie players, go fuck yourself. I hope that RU shoots you in the face many times and you die a painful death. I really hope that happens. Meanwhile, we do pick up the 261 and spot the other Artie as well. Of course, we're gonna miss him. We still need 2 shots. Well, now we need 1 shot to kill him. And we track him. So yeah, do pick up in the last one. And our Artie dies and he's mad. That is the best thing ever. I love that. That is like the reason why I play World of Tanks, to make the stupid ass fucking Artie players in our or the enemy team mad. That is really what this game is all about for me these days. But seriously though, I didn't see a reason to chase an RU and risk getting Artie just to shoot at RU. If you kill the Artie, we instantly win, right? So it makes absolutely no sense to really be chasing the RU for me there. Alright, so here's the endplate: Ace Tanker, Top Gun, Tank Sniper, and High Caliber. We end up doing 5,245 damage, assisted for 1,864, picked up 7 kills, which is mainly, well, the main reason why we got an ace in this game, as doing 5k damage in a Batchet is not all that impressive. Did pick up 1,250 base experience. But yeah, a pretty solid game for the Batchet, and I definitely enjoy playing the Batchet more than a TVP, even though you might argue that the TVP is just the better these days, but I just find the Batchet way more fun to play. Also, I do apologize if I sound like I'm talking from a cave or a toilet or some giant room with no furniture in it, because that's exactly what I'm doing, and if you can hear it, I do apologize, and I'll try to fix it as soon as possible. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.